What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mo. This is my channel, Mo Nation. Today we're gonna be messing around with the Durango. I'll try to clean this up later, but we're messing with the Durango. We're gonna clean this up, and we're gonna be trying to diagnose where the power steering leak is coming from, and if it's something I could change or if I need to go drop it off. So first, I gotta put power steering fluid in it because that's probably from the Durango. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, y'all, so let's go ahead and start the truck up. The truck hasn't been started since I think Friday, like Thursday. Since I came home, pretty much. So I usually don't have any problems with starting the truck up and just keeping it clean. So, if y'all don't know, that's my 2008 Pontiac G8 GT, wrapped in satin red aluminum. And this is my 99 Dodge Durango that I use it for work. If y'all don't know, I work in the oil field, so I use it for that. And plus, what else do I use it? I use it for that when I do my mobile detailing, which I haven't did a car in a while, honestly, because of work. But anything that got to do with work or bringing something somewhere, just the truck that I use. It got a couple of problems, but honestly, just 99 Dodge Durango is a solid truck. It's a solid truck to have, especially a work truck. It's pretty reliable, honestly. But if I would take care of it, basically, I don't take care of it. And when I first bought the truck, when I first got it, let's go. All right, so when I first bought the truck, the plans was to lift it and all that stuff because, I mean, it's an old truck. Who wouldn't want to see it lifted? It's a 4x4 also, so you know. But you know, plans. I end up getting in a wreck. The bumpers toe up a little bit. Never got it fixed. This video, I'm trying to diagnose where it's leaking from, so I'm trying to get it cleaned up at least. Because as you can see, it's full of mud. I'm gonna show y'all, it's like full of mud underneath it. It's full of mud in the engine bay. It's just goddamn mud everywhere, and that's from working in the oil field. And then we also gonna be talking about, I get asked frequently, how can I get a job in the oil field, or how do I get on in the oil field? So we kind of gonna be talking about that a little bit, while I kind of try to diagnose where exactly it's leaking power steering fluid from. If it's just a hose that need to be changed, or is the whole reservoir that need to be changed? Is it something that I can do myself, or do I need to drop it off to somebody? So that's what we're doing. Just another daily vlog, I guess you could call it. But the other day, I got asked that question again. How can I get on in the oil field? And my simple answer to that is, the number one way to get on into the oil field is to really know someone. Honestly, whether people want to be real or not, that is the number one way to really get on. The way I got on to what I do is that I honestly knew somebody that got on, and then they got me on. And the times you see family, cousins, you see family members working together, or everybody know everybody in the oil field, so that's how everybody talk. I made a video about the oil field. They do, now one thing I said in that video is that nobody loves what they do. I might have been wrong about that. I'll come back and say I might have been wrong about that, but then I'm kind of still a little skeptical about that also, because I've had people say, well, you know, I love the oil field, but I don't think they really love the oil field. I think they just kind of love the money that they make. And I think, in my opinion, that's a big difference. Because if I was to pay you $7.25 an hour to work in the oil field, I don't think you would do it. And a person that loves the oil field, it doesn't matter how much money they making, they still gonna do that job. So that's like working for yourself. If you don't love what you're doing, then you're not gonna continue to pursue it. But if you love what you're doing, no matter how much money you're making, you're gonna stick it out through the rough and everything, and you're gonna make it work until you get to where you want to get to. Another way to get into the oil field, I call these, I came up with this term myself, and I call these companies gateway companies. So basically, a gateway company is a company that will hire you without experience, don't really care where you come from, don't really care about your background. They don't really care about much except if you have experience or not, and they want to hire people with no experience. I'm gonna tell you why. They want to hire people with no experience because say you're going to perform a job, you already have experience on that job. A lot of times they'll call you, you already picked up bad habits and shortcuts. So they want to be able to train you from the ground up how to do things right and not use your shortcuts that you use or the bad habits that you have. Because a lot of times at a job, you do kind of pick up bad habits, or you have a way that you want to do things that works for you. And a lot of times the job may not agree with that. And that's just the honest truth. But what I see a lot of people do is use these jobs as their way to get into the oil field, get a little 3 to 4 months experience, and then leave and go where they want to go, like on a rig or something like that. Because a lot of times, especially if you work in third party, like I work third party, I work with a third party company, so I don't work really, I work on a rig, but not, I work with them and not for them, basically. I don't know if that makes sense, but I offer a third party service, basically. So a lot of times, if you get cool with the guys on the rig, you know, and I ain't talking about you gotta be over there cooking and all that other stuff like they tell you to do, but you don't have to do all that. Just be yourself. You know, you have to, but with these gateway companies, sometimes they understand that and I just call them gateway companies because I feel like they the key holders, they the key holders to the gate to getting into the oil field. That's why I call them that. That's just a term I came up with. But a lot of times they know like people are using them to get into the oil field. So sometimes they may take some money out your check for training, or they'll give it back to you, or something down that line. You know, they'll do something to where you know, they not just losing money from training you and stuff like that. So expect that. Also, there's a lot of different jobs in the oil field. There's from bottom to up, there's a whole bunch of different jobs that you can do. I've always been part of the drilling operations and not, but there's also like fracking and all kind of stuff like that. Honestly, trucking probably would be to me, I don't know, that's just my opinion, trucking would probably be the best. Because I mean, even if the oil field go down, there's always gonna be a need for trucks. So that's a plus. Getting your CDL and stuff like that. Because no matter, like I said, no matter if the oil field go down, they're always gonna need like an end up or a vac truck or something, or trucks to haul something, or hot shot in and stuff like that. So having your CDL is a plus in the oil field. I would say this, like my biggest advice to anybody that gets on in the oil field, say you get on, do not go buy a brand new truck, do not go buy a brand new vehicle. I mean, if you're gonna buy one, buy it for it to sit at the house. But not, if I was you, this is the best advice I could give you, is do not go buy a brand new $50,000, $60,000 truck to go to work because you believe you need a truck for the oil field. Which honestly, having a truck does come in handy, but I have 4x4, right? I've only used the 4x4 maybe twice, and I've been using this truck for over a year now to go back and forth, working at rigs and stuff. A lot of times it's been muddy, and I'm fine going through it in 2-wheel drive. And then the times that I do use the 4-wheel drive is only because I want to. But don't go buy an expensive truck to go work in the oil field, because you're just gonna mess it up. It's gonna get dirty, and then it's just gonna, if the truck sits for who knows, 2 weeks, a week and a half. I mean, if you're like me, I go back and forth all the time. So, but the truck gonna sit. You're gonna end up putting like buku miles on it. Like, you could buy a truck with 20,000 miles on it. Depending on which job you have, by the time the year is up with, you probably done put over 40,000 miles on that truck. So, and you think it's not possible, but it is possible. It's very much possible to buy a truck with low mileage and end up, by the end of the year, damn near close to 100,000 miles on that truck. So, unless they give you a company vehicle or something. But like I was saying, just don't do that, because like I've always find weird scratches in the weirdest places, or scratches I've never seen, or just stuff I never seen on the truck until I cleaned it off. So, but yeah, so I'm about to try to figure out where is it leaking from, power steering wise, because it's leaking the whole reservoir. So I'll be playing around with that today. If I can figure out where it's leaking from, I can see if I can just change it, if it's just a hose or the whole reservoir or whatever. If not, if I can't figure it out, then I'm just gonna drop it off somewhere and have them look at it. And then I gotta change the shocks on this truck, so I need to do that before I go back to work. But I'm gonna go change I gotta change the shocks. I can do that myself, but I'll have the shop look at it, maybe here or back somewhere else. See if they can fix it. It's because a lot of times I like to. It saves me money if I can fix the little small issues than dropping it to a shop. When it's a small issue, they figure it out and then they charge you an arm and a leg to fix the issue. But I have dropped it to one shop before, and they fixed it. I mean, they charged me a good bit, but it wasn't as much as I thought it was gonna be. And plus, they did work on both the cars, on my car and truck. So I need to figure it out. What I'm gonna do. But I really need to clean my G8. But yeah, y'all, so that'll be the end of this video talking about the oil field. I don't really make too many videos talking about the oil field, because I mean, it basically consumes your life. But I get a lot of people asking me about it, so that's why I decided to make a video about it. So if you got any other questions about the oil field, I guess, if you got any questions about the oil field or anything like that, just hit me up. Just comment down below. You don't want to discuss something, you don't agree with what I'm saying, let's have a discussion. Comment down below, let me know. Change my mind. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget, we do have a giveaway coming, but I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but we do have a giveaway coming. So I'll see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all have a good day. I had a good day, and that'll be it for this one. Peace. I just can't get enough. Ooh, yeah.